My topic today is going to be on trucking in Nigeria. Why did I try to bring up this topic? Because one, trucking is a very big and lucrative business all over the world. So many countries cannot do without trucking, and they are the backbone of every economy. Why did I say that? Because with trucking, you can move your goods from point 1 to point B. You can move your valuables from one destination to another. And in every sane country, trucking is given a higher priority in every nation. But I want to address it down to our country, Nigeria, where trucking is left in the hands of people who cannot manage the industry and who are unable to understand what trucking is all about. When you are talking about trucking, you need to put in place safety, you need to put in place welfare, you need to put in place maintenance, and the road you need to put in place road network as well. But in Nigeria today, we have death traps as road. We don't have better roads for our trucking industry to thrive. And also, they lack a lot of trained professional drivers to apply the road to make sure there is safety among the citizens and while they are even driving, trying to do their various jobs. Let's take, for example, at Dangote group of companies. Dangote group of companies have a very high number of trucks and trailers on our roads on daily basis. But the problem is that most of the drivers are not trained. The problem is that most of the roads are death traps. And the problem is that we have so many unprofessional drivers plying the road. Most of them don't have driver license. Most of them don't know the safety rules of the road. Most of them don't know the road signs. Most of them don't know anything about trucking. All they do is just being a motor boy for 1 or 2 years and they are in the business. But that is where the problem is. That is why you see a lot of crash, a lot of death on our roads. That you see that sometimes they will be in a city, in inner cities, they don't know what to do. Instead of them driving at a very low speed, then they will increase their speed, causing death, causing harm, causing injuries, causing damage, destruction on the road. So these are the problems affecting our trucking industry. Just take, for example, at what happened in Auchi a few days ago, where a young lady was on a bike and she was crushed by a truck driver, especially from the Dangote part. And the driver ran away. But it took the courage of the people in the vicinity to give the help chase, and they were able to apprehend the driver and took the driver down to condition. And the girl is for the vehicle is at the police station and the police condition. For the vehicle is at the police station and the police. And they have been able to establish he has no driver's license. And in a sane world, there is no way you be at the truck or trailer that is hauling about 80,000 pounds of load without you having a driver's license. You are just committing murder on the road. So they need to engage thoroughly in our trucking industry. They need to put a lot of things together. The professional needs to come in so they can manage that business properly, because truck drivers have unalived a lot of people in Nigeria. If you check the statistics, let's say from 2000 to 2025, you could believe that truck have unalived or killed a lot of people in various parts of Nigeria, either by overspeeding, either by not having brake, either by not having the proper driver, either not being sleeping. Like, drivers should take turns to take a nap when they are tired, when there is fatigue. They can have all these things put in place. So to reduce the amount of individual driving on the road, like driving from Lagos to Abuja or to Maiduguri or to Aba or to Port Harcourt, so they can save life and property. I don't know who is going to do this, but Nigeria need to key into this. If I have the power, I can do, but I don't have that power. This video is going to be a little bit longer because I need to address this thing because it's helpful for our people. Because if we insist on all these things, this is what we continue to see. All this death trap, all this accident on the road, every day by day. You can't travel from Lagos to East without seeing 3 or 4 trailers, either in the ditch or caught by fire or in an accident. So there need to be a very strong education on our trucking industry. And also we need to go to the road safety part, because road safety should ensure that every driver, they should enact a law that truck drivers should have a separate driver's license. In every part of the world, truck drivers have their own driver's license, because the way and manner you are trained to drive a truck is different from the way and manner you drive a sedan or a car. So we need to work hard. We need to strive for these changes so that people will stop being unalive by truck drivers. And you see a situation whereby a truck driver, before he or she gets into the truck, is already drunk. In a very sane world, there is no driver that will engage in a truck while being drunk. If you are being pulled over by the cops, your CDL or your license is going to be suspended and you're going to be taken to jail to face the law. But in Nigeria, no. Please, my people, we need to work hard on trucking industry. We need to work hard in so many other industries so that life could be saved, because life is precious. Property could be saved because people spend a lot of money to acquire those trucks and give it out to people, individuals to manage. And at the end of the day, people will lose their life, lose their money, lose their property. So I'm encouraging everybody to key into this to see what they can do in the renewal of our trucking industry. If you like my content, please share, follow, comment, and I'll see you again.